Love for Hope Ministry is a Christian-based non-profit organization located at Narama Sector, Bugesera District in the Eastern Province of Rwanda. Our mission is to promote holistic empowerment of vulnerable children with a special focus on street children by creating a favorable environment for rehabilitation through quality formal and informal education, thus reintegrating them into healthy families using viable solutions to address their situation.
I'm called Zindana Ejid, the founder of Love for Hope Ministry. Love for Hope Ministry started in 2008 and it was a call from God. When I was praying, I was longing and yearning to hear from God. I didn't want just do it as a routine. So on Saturday coming to Sunday, that's when I had a voice told me to go all over the world and they tell God's people to go and preach the gospel. That's how the journey started. After a few weeks, that's when I got confirmation that I need to reach out to street kids. By then I was working at a telecom house. When one day I got out of my office, going back home, I saw two kids. They had some dirty bags on their back and they were looking a little bit shabby. My heart was touched and I stopped them to talk to them. I wanted them not to come out of their comfort zone just for me to get to know more about them. So we agreed that we'll meet at the same place where they used to go for begging, and then the following week we went and meet them. Our approach was to go meet the kids and then have fun together so that you can break the barriers between us and those kids, can find that they are loved, and so that they can open up and show us some of the challenges that cause them to get out of their families and go to streets. Our work is to discover the talent of those kids, develop them, and give them skills so that they can become professionals in the future. Why we focus on talent detection and development and later on skills. Sports was the major thing that makes us to interact with them better, and that's when we started a football team. And through football, these kids start sharing with us their experiences, their challenges, their family issues, and then some of them, through the discussion we had together, they found it's important for them to go back to school. That's when we get the first group of the kids, who were around like 12 kids, who asked if they can go back to primary. Others wanted to go back to secondary. Others, we took them to vocational training. We have other soccer teams in different communities. In Kigali we have 4 teams, and in Bugesera we have 2 teams. Why these teams? It's because we start these soccer teams nearby the places where are congested by street kids, so that when we talk to them, it's easier for us to go and play with them. Then the journey of transformation started. That's how we work and able to rehabilitate many kids. As I've said, Love for Hope, we are just dreaming to have a fully equipped center with all the facilities that can facilitate in our work, either for rehabilitation or for other empowerment, especially the children and the youth. And we want to have like an incubation center, whereby if you train these kids, we don't want them to go and struggle in how to get reintegrate themselves in the community. So we want them to go with skills that are relevant and a competence in what they have learned. Through this center at Bugesera, we'll be able to have a place where we can train the kids combined with production, so that they can be able to learn the skills with the final touch that can make them smoothly integrated the labor market. And some other activities as need arises. So we'll have a multi-purpose hall in the same ground. We also want to have a chapel because we are faith-based organization, and they want these kids also to root themselves into the Word of God. We also want a dispensary, and also will have all the major sport facilities like volleyball, basketball, tennis court, and table tennis for leisure, but at the same time make it into career. As you know, like sports is one of the things that bring more income. And then the other project we have is to take care of teen moms, because in our prevention programs we discovered also these girls, when they are pregnant, because of the taboos, they are kind of denied by their families. Then some of them, they ended up become street kids. But again, even their children, they are most likely to become street kids because they don't have a good parental care, they don't have all the basic needs and support for them to grow as a normal child. So in our prevention program, we are focusing on teen moms and their children, where we'll start an ECD, which will be taking care of their children while the mothers are learning some vocational training skills, so that they can be able to do something that can generate income. Agriculture also is one of the other things that we are focusing in for two purposes. One, there are kids who feel like they're talented and they want to become, to focus on agriculture. And the second one, we want to feed our center, so to make the center self-sustainable. So through agriculture, we can be able to produce crops where it can feed our kids without relying on donation. For sustainability is core things, because most of these kids, if they don't have food, it's not easy to maintain them. Thank you all, and God bless you.